Hi! Today I'm going to show you a video that began just a plain garden work video, but then we had a huge interruption, shall I say. Um, well, you'll see what it is. Go and look. Anyhow, welcome back to all my friends and followers. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Sherry, and I live here on this Greek island with my husband Vasili and my 4 cats. So, let's go on with the video. Gee, do you want to go outside with me? Come on. I'm going to go out in the garden. Come on, let's go. We have a lot of work to do in the garden today. Are you coming? No. Well, then go to bed. Yes, I really have a lot of work to do in the garden today. And I think it's supposed to rain, so I probably should get going. This is a day that calls for boots. I always wear those, you might see in the videos, I wear a pair of sandals around the house with socks. Looks very strange, but these sandals have a very good arch support, and it's helping my plantar fasciitis. So that's why, kind of German, wearing sandals and socks. Okay, well, let's look at the problem. The problem is all this greenery that looks so beautiful up here. I mean, it really is lovely. In the summertime, this will be all dry, hard pan clay. But now it's lovely, except not in my garden. Those beds right there, that's going to be daylilies. As soon as they come into the shop, I'm going to put daylilies in there. But I have to get all those weeds out. And then what I will do is I will put cardboard on top to stop the weeds from continuing to grow. And they're not, it's because it's rained a lot, it's not hard. The dirt isn't hard. Vasili has seen a fox. We do see them. I mean, we're close to the mountains. If they come down, especially if they're hungry. Unfortunately, what they'll do is they'll grab the baby kittens and eat the kittens, which is sad, but we do have so many homeless cats. I don't see him. I don't know where he... Oh no, now I'm feeling raindrops. So I've seen foxes a couple times. One time it was a mother and 3 babies. They look like Pomeranians to me. Love them. Okay. So back to my problem. I have all this, I've pulled out a lot. There's piles of it all over the place that I have to rake up. And then what to do with them. Most what people do is put them in plastic garbage bags for the garbage men to take away. But that's crazy. It's greens. They're biodegradable. They will break down. So, oh, look at all of this I have here. I hate to put them in a bag because the bag is not biodegradable and you just fill up. Look at all of this. Look at all of this. And I'm not done. I've just begun. This is to be a potato bed. So I've got to get this cleared out and get the cardboard on there. The cardboard does 2 things. It keeps the weeds from growing back, but it also keeps the cats from pooping in it. Oh, I think that cabbage needs to be cut. Yeah, beginning to look a little yellow. Need to cut it. And broccoli. So that is my problem. What to do with all of this. I have a big barrel of it here already collected. Well, I'll show you what I'm going to do with it. We have a problem here because we have neighbors up there who drain their washing machine into the street. And then it comes down here and it washes away the blacktop. and it makes big holes. So it's broken this up. So I'm bringing the weeds to fill in with all this broken stuff to make it easier on our car. Vasili thinks I'm being silly. But what do you think dirt is? That's all dirt is decomposed. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be pulling up all of those weeds, piling them up into the barrels, and taking them down there. Well, Vasili stopped the car to look at a fox. He stopped right up there on that little incline. He forgot to pull the handbrake. And when he came back, the car went there. And it's very soft, it's very wet, and there's a bit of a ditch in front of it. And he wanted me to try to get it out. And I was like, no, we're calling a tow truck. We're calling a tow truck. I don't care what it costs. And look, there's my cat trying to figure out what the heck is going on. Well, that is my excitement for the day. Okay, all my plans for today have pretty much gone down the drain because here's what happened. I heard Vasili coming back from going to get his newspaper, and he stopped the car. He stopped the car right here on this little incline, and he yelled at me, "Oh, I saw a fox, I saw a fox." So he went down this street to see the fox. The fox jumped into that yard there. There's nobody there. And he did not put the car in gear. He did not put on the handbrake. And when he came back, the car was gone. The car went there. There's my little Haroula. How she turned to the left, I don't know. I think it's because I'm so nice to her. Whenever she screams because I'm moving without the seatbelt, I never yell. I say, "Oh, thank you, Haroula, thank you." So this is all downhill, all wet grass with a little ditch at the front that the front tire is there. And I hear Vasili, I hear, what the heck is he doing? I couldn't see it because it was behind that tree. So he said, "The car, she left. She left." What do you mean she left? How did... Okay, my take is, wow, are we lucky. It did not hit the brick wall. It did not hit the olive tree. It came right down here. Haroula was taking good care of us. He was not hurt as he went running after the car. Didn't slip and fall, 87 years old. And then he's telling me, you try to get it out. I said, no, we're calling a tow truck. That's what we have insurance for. So a tow truck is on its way now to get our little Haroula out of trouble. I'm so glad. Oh, yes, never a dull moment around the Kilevi's house. And it's starting to rain, so I think cleaning up the weeds is not a high priority. Do I hear him coming now? Yeah, it's starting to sprinkle. He was insistent that I should get in the car and drive it out of there. I'm saying, if we go 6 inches forward, it's going to slide and it's going to hit the cement house, and then we're in trouble. And poor little Haroula will be broken. Oh. You know, all I can say is, I'm glad he did it and not me, because if it had been me, whoa, I'd have never heard the end of it. Well, that was certainly an adventure for the day. The boys, 2 guys came. They didn't come with a tow truck. I thought they would come with a tow truck, but they didn't. It was just 2 boys in a car. And the one sat on the one side of the car to give it traction, and he just ran that thing out of there. Backed it up a little bit, and then went around the olive tree the other way. So, I could get a little work done after all. You need this after all. Can you imagine Vasili like a child? So excited to see a fox. And he goes running after the fox, does not put the car's in neutral. He leaves it in neutral. Had it been in gear, it would not have gone down. and he didn't pull the handbrake. But you know, I did the same thing many years ago. I parked down at the supermarket. I'm from Florida. It's totally flat. You never ever have to worry about pulling a handbrake. And Vasili was traveling, I remember at that time. So I was here alone, and the car ever so slightly rolled forward, made a little turn, and bumped another car. Of course, it was a Mercedes that it bumped. And all the people were all over me, jumping and screaming. And I said, I have my insurance. I give you my insurance card. It's not a problem. But these people were not going to miss an opportunity to create a scene. And they were screaming at me and carrying on. And my neighbor, I'll never forget, he came and he was standing behind me, like this, not saying anything. And then in his very quiet way, he says, I know, in Greek, we should hang her. We should just hang her. And with that, they all stopped and left me alone. Anyhow, insurance company paid for it. It was all good. And the insurance company will pay for this. Sure, it won't be much. They didn't have to bring a tow truck. When the summer comes and there's no more rain, all this will die. But then when the ground is hard, it's hard to get it out. So I have to try to keep on top of it and get it out whenever the ground is wet. And since there's still a dirt road, in front of my house is a dirt road. This epitelos, good Greek word, means at last. This is a paved road. For years we were waiting for that. And it finally happened. It was right after I had my accident. And the guys came, and I had my mother on my walker. I came out, and we popped a bottle of champagne and celebrated with the drivers of the truck. I mean, it was huge to get that road paved because I had dust. And every day was vacuuming and mopping in the summertime because everything is open here in the summertime. So that was huge. But this little road in front, I don't know if, much less when, they will pave that. Probably not in my lifetime. Anyhow, this is good therapy. That's full, any more full, and I can't carry it. So I think we'll take this down to the street. Very heavy already, so I'm glad I stopped. Oh. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video and the surprise interruption. It all came out in the end. Everything was okay. And I did get more garden work done, but there's so much more to do. So thank you for coming. And I hope if you enjoyed the video, you let me know with a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more, please subscribe and comment. I love to get comments. So bye for now.